Something about the damage feels so right. Told myself I'd go, but here I stayed, comfortable inside the mess we made. Phone lights up and I already know it's gonna hurt and I'm still gonna go. Pull me back into the undertow. You're the only poison that I know. Try to write your name out of my chest. Try to love someone who loved me less, so I could feel less crazy staying here. But nothing feels like you, that's what I fear. Toxic love, but I can't leave. You're the only air I breathe. Even when you make it hard to breathe, I come back, I always come back. Poison comfortable and warm. You're my shelter and my storm. Broken feels like home with you. I come back, I always come back. Friends that leave, I smiled and stayed. Packed my bags like 7 times and unpacked, afraid. Not afraid of you, afraid of after. Afraid the silence swallows up the laughter. You're not good for me, I wrote it on the wall. Crossed it out because I missed your morning call. Circular, I know I hate myself for it, but leaving means I gotta feel the hit of all the empty mornings without you. Of all the nights I reach and find someone new, and no one new has ever felt like this. Even when this feels like an abyss. Toxic love, but I can't leave. You're the only air I breathe. Even when you make it hard to breathe, I come back, I always come back. Poison comfortable and warm. You're my shelter and my storm. Broken feels like home with you. I come back, I always come back. I keep a list of reasons I should go. It's long. I keep a list of reasons I should stay. It's just your name, written over and over, and somehow that list wins every time. Maybe I'm addicted to the low, the kind of love that only hurts to show. Maybe I was broken first and then found someone broken